How's it going, people? Salmon Slappy here. And yeah, last video was the Bring a Distinction guide. I don't know how many of you have completed that quest yet, but if you have, congratulations. Boss was a bit of a bitch. I was kind of hoping to get it on the same day, but penance all ran out against the boss, and yeah, I had to wait for that to recharge. It was just too much of a pain in the ass to kill without it. But anyway, so yeah, it's been a little while since the last Max Cape update, I guess. If that's what you can call this, fuck knows. But anyway, I thought I'd let you all know how I'm actually doing. And to be honest, it's not that bad. As you can see, I now have 98 smithing. Happy days. And I'm under 1 mil XP off from getting 99 smith. Which, all in all, gotta be said, is pretty mental. Yesterday I kind of went on an absolute mad one just to get the 98 smith. And yeah. Don't particularly recommend doing that. That was way too much smithing. Fair play. But yeah, along with this, I have done a bit of prayer. As you can see, I've got just over 8k left now. I should still have enough to get up to 98. I'm just not sure if I'm going to have enough to hit that 99, so I may need to get some more. I don't know, we'll see what happens when it comes by. And as you can see now, I've only got 17.5k gold all left. Which, hopefully, it'll be done within the next couple of days, before next week anyway, at the very least. So we'll all win, and at the end of that I'll have just under 80k gold bars, and I've worked out it's something like 63k of emeralds I'll need to make the bracelets. So yeah, I've got enough to get 99 craft. But I got no cash to buy the emeralds, so that'll be fun. Anywho, so there's been a couple of updates recently. Some of which are the double winter weekends rewards. I don't know if any of you guys have actually read about this, but this weekend you will actually be able to get double rewards from these mini games here, which is pest control. So if you haven't got your void, you can always go get that. Castle walls, soul walls, fishing trawler, big chin chomper, the evil tree, and shooting star. So yeah, not a massive amount, but still doing pest control, they'll speed her up a little bit if you still need your void, or if you actually want your void, either way. Castle walls, I don't know, I guess if you want a halo, they used to be helpful, I don't know how good they are now. And then soul walls if you just want to get a few combat levels. I'm sure that's probably the better choice out of all of this year. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the weekend thing. Additionally, apparently they've now nearly got 1 million Facebook likes. And because of that, apparently everyone in the game will be getting a book of faces, which apparently is a cosmetic mask. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to go down. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Although I have actually got some information about player-owned ports now, which is kind of nice, because I didn't really know what the fuck I was on about before. So I've done a little bit of research, not a massive amount, but enough to get the general idea. Basically, to enter player-owned ports when it does actually come out, it's meant to be somewhere around by Port Sound, just north of it supposedly. And the general idea is you've got to hire and fire random sailors, which all together have got their own little stats, I'm assuming, such as seafaring, speed and stuff like that. Additionally, you've got to kit your ship up itself, so it's either quicker, more armor, defense, better at attacking monsters that attack, something like that. I'm not really sure on the minor details, but you get the picture. And at the same time, you've got to do up the port itself to attract better shipwrights and merchants and whatever else. But as you're doing all of this, you can also send it out on little missions. Now apparently all these missions are going to be done in real time. What I mean by that is I could literally go to player-owned ports now, for example, and tell my ship to go to some random island, and then I can come back to smithing, and while I'm smithing, that ship will still be going around to that island, and then it'll come back in the meantime. And I don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to do anything at all. So yeah, that could be kind of useful. For example, you could do it in between Slayer tasks. Same as when you're doing herb runs and stuff, you can do those between Slayer tasks. Same deal. But yeah, that's the way that's going to be working, supposedly. little bit of information on requirements. I'm not sure what the minimum requirements are for it, other than you'll need at least level 90 in either fishing, herblore, runecraft, prayer, thieving, or slayer. So you do need level 90 in one of those. From this little player reports, you can gain something called a scrimshaw, which apparently we'll be able to equip in our pocket slot for bonuses in your combat and non-combat skills. And then additionally, if you want to do everything in player reports, apparently you need 90 plus in all of those skills there. So fishing, herblore, runecraft, prayer, thieving, slayer, which is a bit of a bitch. And then additionally, the armors and stuff that you can get from player reports, the rare new high level gear, you'll need 90 smithing to actually make the melee gear, 90 crafting to make the range gear, and 90 runecraft to make the mage gear. So yeah, all in all, this is a very high level update. So yeah, you need those levels to get it done. Unfortunately, I can't even do all of that at the moment because I don't have the levels for it. As I'm pretty sure I still need thieving and runecraft. Yeah, thieving and runecraft. So yeah. But anyway, I thought I'd let you all know about all this junk anyway. Bit more information on the player reports for you. And yeah, hopefully 99 by the end of the week. Happy days. And that's pretty much it from me. So, with all that done, I will say catch you all later. Have a good one, lads.